Happy Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day 2008. I don't actually have a Veterans Day outfit on today. I have my XXX Kazoo, world's biggest kazoo shirt on. I have my pith helmet on. Obviously, when we started on our quest for the origins of the kazoo and we got lost in that cave, obviously we didn't find much of anything. I was able to save my pith helmet in extracting myself and my crew from the cave without any mishaps. In any event, we'll be back on the quest for the origins of the kazoo, as well as a renewed effort to get Alabama Vetz established in the Hall of Fame, in the Macon, Georgia Hall of Fame. Anyway, that's for later episodes. Winding up what we were talking about just before the break, before I changed shirts and hats. And of course, I have with me today, interestingly enough, another project that we're working on. This is the world's, everything that I do is the world's biggest or the world's greatest or the world's most unusual. This is world's most unusual. This is a handmade by an individual, a retired gentleman that has deceased, a former aerospace worker, etc. Made a lot of instruments. We've demonstrated or displayed some of them on Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Review, which of course this is a continuation of Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Review. What I'm going to attempt to do is to string this baby and see if we can get it back. Let me pick it up here. This is quite heavy, so I'm going to show you the whole thing. And there it is right there. There it is right there. That guy is like about four feet or so across, tall. It's supposed to be electric. So what we're going to try to do is, just a little project around here, is to make this a companion piece, for the world's biggest, stay right there baby, the world's biggest XXX kazoo. In any event, one thing that I wanted to say before we get too far and was reverting or going back a moment to the Doritos commercials. I didn't mention too much about Lorinda's Lola Girls video, because I want you to see the video and make your own whatever. Make up your own mind. I think it's fantastic. It's the simplest and yet the most dynamic commercial that you can imagine. So take a look, go take a look at Doritos versus Kazoo. Again. Anyway, enough for that. Thank you to Lorinda. Thank you to Doritos. Thank you to all the things in one. Thanks. In fact, Thanksgiving is coming up, so when we're having Thanksgiving dinner, we'll thank everybody. New projects seeking the origins of the kazoo. That's why the pith helmet. We're going to go out into remote areas and see if we can find some fossils, some things that may have been used as kazoos. Those things will, in fact, let me show you something right over here. Let me walk over to this corner over here. Idea we're working on right now, which is one of the legendary items that people say, or legend has it, that kazoos were made out of human skulls. This little guy right here is actually a plastic skull. It's pretty hard to get human skulls to play with these days. And it's rather macabre at the same time. But we just finished with Halloween, and I picked up a couple of plastics. So I'm going to show at least and demonstrate how one could turn a skull into a kazoo, a merliton. So that's part of our upcoming projects for the new year, which I officially on my calendar and Captain Kazoo's calendar, the new year begins on Veterans Day, which was yesterday. And we didn't celebrate or make a video on Veterans Day because, to be quite frank, or to be quite Howard or quite Kazoo, I was just a little uncomfortable. Everybody's dying off. We got a new crop of people coming up. There's a change going on in the world. All for the better, we all hope. Enough said about that. Unfortunately, the day, I was remembering a year ago on Veterans Day when we were sending thousands of kazoos to troops in Iraq and Afghanistan through Operation Happy Note. Never heard from those people again. We sent them some guitars. We sent them a lot of stuff for the troops in Afghanistan and Iraq and other bases around the world. So I hope the troops got that, and I know Operation Happy Note is continuing in their efforts to provide instruments to the troops overseas. So that's all well and good. So Veterans Day will be our Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Review official start of the new year. So that started yesterday, and today's today. I'm simply giving you a rundown. This has become, in a way, what I'm calling a vlog. V-L-O-G, not a blog, a vlog, which is a video. I'm not doing too much on this video. I'm not performing or dancing or singing, etc., etc. I'm just talking and showing you different stuff and projects that we're working on, and etc. In any event, as we wind down and start the whole new year, we've got several projects planned and several projects in the working. We got an outdoor concert coming up with the world's biggest, the XXX kazoo, playable, the world's only giant playable tin kazoo sculpture. We got an outdoor concert coming up for that shortly. We'll make some announcements. We're working on this project. We're working on Oranges of the Kazoo, and we're working on getting Alabama Vest installed in the Georgia Music Hall of Fame. And Barack Obama, I'm sure, is going to be helpful to us. I should say President-elect Obama is sure to be behind that movement 100%. In any event, I want to say it has been a great year. Thank you to all my friends and my fams and my foes. And where the heck is that? What are we doing now? We're going to sign off. We want to sign off simply by saying thank you very, very much. Thank you. Happy New Year. And keep on humming, right? Okay, keep on humming.